maybe these young people haven't been totally focused in what they think needs to be done. I don't blame them, but they know one thing. They know that their future has been stolen from them. The American dream has been stolen away from them and locked somewhere in a vault on Wall Street. And we have the keys to pry open that vault and restore the American dream.
I'm pleased to see folks here from We Are the 99% because we are the folks who fight to protect the American dream. And we will stand together to continue to fight for that dream. We will support each other in all of the various efforts and challenges that are before us. We are united. We are one. Are we one? And Oregon educators and our unions will continue to join together with our brothers and sisters and our communities across this great state as well as this great country to ensure that we are together in this to create a society for our future students and our future generations. And I thank each and every one of you for being here with us today.
Of all the lies that have been told during the last year, the lie that pisses me off the most is the idea that what unions are driven by is selfishness, and that what teachers' unions especially are driven by is selfishness. I could be wrong, but my guess is that if what you guys wanted to do was make the most money you could get in your pockets, there are probably easier ways of doing it than becoming school teachers. Now, when you read or hear these stories, they're horrible and tragic, but the truth is that what we're suffering through is not a tragedy, it's a crime. What happened to our economy is not a natural disaster. We know what happened, and we know what crashed the economy. We didn't lose it because of a hurricane. We lost it because the richest and most powerful corporations in the country bought off politicians to change the laws so that they could take money that was supposed to be safely guarded in school budgets and pension funds and put it instead into phony Ponzi schemes of crackpot investments where the only people who understood the rules of the scam were the bankers running it. And when the whole thing came crashing down, the architects of that crime on Wall Street all got bailed out, and we got left crying in shame and begging for textbooks on the internet. And the truth is, this problem still now, despite that crime, in the wake of that crime, this problem can be solved. The cuts in jobs, healthcare, and schools are mostly because every state in the country is facing a huge budget deficit. But as Peter DeFazio said, we're not broke. There's plenty of money still in the country. The problem is the people at the very top are hoarding all of it. We could, now here's the kind of facts, if you're a professor, you have time to sit around and discover. We could take care of every dollar of every deficit in all 50 states in the country by doing two simple things. One is end the Bush tax cuts for the wealthiest people in the country who make more than $250,000 a year. And the other is make the people who make their money buying and selling stocks on Wall Street pay the same income tax rates as the rest of us. That's it. You do those two things and it more than makes up for all of the budget deficits in all of the states of the country. So the reason we don't do those is because there's not enough people like DeFazio in the Congress. And I think we have to be clear and not be fooled. When John Boehner and Eric Cantor stand up and say any kind of tax cut on anybody is off the table, this is what they're really saying. They're saying, I believe it's so important to give more money to the richest people in the country that I'm willing to have schools shut down, toddlers kicked out of daycare, sick people denied treatment, and old people made homeless in order to pay for it. That is the agenda. And it's up to us to be the ones to fight back against this agenda and to insist on a different, more just, and more humane vision for what the country is supposed to be.
Strong school, strong Oregon. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.